So 9/11, in 2001, I had just left the state attorney's office, and I went to do insurance defense work with Walton Landtaff right here in West Palm Beach. Somebody said, turn on, the news, turn on, CBS, NBC, at just this little TV, and we were just sitting in the conference room watching, what was going on and trying to figure out what was happening. And I was thinking at the same time, should I go home just in case something else is going to happen, to be home with my wife and, the 2 kids? I just remember seeing it go down. I just couldn't believe, how are these buildings going down? Back then, an airliner going into a building, it was first you're like, how does that happen? Then afterwards, going, this is an act of war on the United States. Then you hear about the Pentagon, and then you hear about, the other one in Pennsylvania. It's just chilling. I grew up on Long Island, and my dad worked in the city every day, and my brother went to high school in New York City as well. My wife's from down here, so she didn't really have anyone up there, but my whole family was up in New York. Everybody on my dad's side is from New York. Fortunately, none of my family members were in the buildings or were injured at the time. As the days went by, months went by, I learned about a lot of people I went to school with who were either working in the city, in those buildings, in the financial district, or actual firefighters who died. People, one kid, he was on my school bus in grammar school every single day. His mom was a state representative, and his sister I was good friends with his sister. We used to hang out all the time, and their whole family, we all knew each other, and he was one of the firefighters who ran in that day and died. I didn't learn about that till a couple of weeks later. It gives me chills, just gave me chills right now just to think about it.